Hey guys, this is Brendan with Aim High Comics, and I'm going to show you a tutorial on how to window your comics. So when you go to a Comic-Con, your book has less chance of getting damaged, and it also pinpoints exactly where you want that person to sign. So just an example here, I'm going to see Mike Zeck, so I windowed this out, so he'll sign exactly right there, because it is kind of bunched up. Some of them will sign like exactly where you don't want them to sign, like up in here, with a similar colored pen. So you want to get somewhere that has some white space, so you can get it in there, so you can see it better if they don't have an array of colored pens. Just another example, I want to see Tom King there. So I kind of, there's no white space, so I kind of get him sign here out of the way of the art, around Batman's crotch there. Also seeing Greg Capullo and Scott Snyder. And I don't want them to sign all up in the art here. So I kind of got them to sign right below the Batman symbol, right above Batman's head. That's right there where you can't see it. Videos maybe have been made before to do this, but I figured I'd throw my hat in the ring. All you need is some painter's tape. I like the advanced tape, the blue, Scotch blue tape. Less chance of it sticking to a comic, and if it did get to a comic, it would peel off and less likely to damage it compared to, say, like Scotch tape. Scotch tape is the devil. So any comics I found it on that I've gotten in the past, I'd rip it off and make sure to replace it with painter's tape. And then you need an X-Acto knife. You can get these at Walmart in the art section, or any store that has an art section. They're probably going to have an X-Acto knife. It's not real big. Just to repair it to, there's some scissors. That's how big it is. It's pretty comfortable. It's metal. You can get on these grips right here and get really detailed with it. So it's really simple. Like I said, you want to figure out where you want them to sign. So I got this Reborn Convention exclusive cover from my buddy Simplified Comic Guy. I got this for me. Did me a huge solid to get this for me. There's not many of these printed. I think it was only at New York City Comic Con, and maybe there's like 250 or something. I don't remember, but love the cover. Going to get him to sign it. So the question is, where do I want him to sign it? You can go up here, go across the torso, go across, whatever you want. I think I'm going to go across the torso. Because I don't want it to look like she's looking at his signature. I know that'd be funny. I don't know, maybe I'll do that. That would be funny. I'll have him sign right there, so she's looking at his signature. So just kind of measure it out. You don't have to be exact unless you're just very anal about it. So I'm going to kind of edge it out here. You don't have to be perfect. You're just kind of giving him a space, a general area of where you want him to sign, or her. And make sure that tape's down good. Make sure those edges are locked in there. Because when you do cut it, if you accidentally mess up and you cut into the tape and kind of cut underneath the tape, I'm going to go kind of on the side there. You could cut underneath the tape by accident, and if you haven't edge locked it, it could stick onto the actual book. So be careful. So once you've got it windowed, kind of where you want him to sign it, or her, we'll just go back here And we'll carefully take the book out. And we'll get our X-Acto knife. You don't have to do anything special. You don't have to do it real hard. These blades are very sharp. And just go along the edges. And even that, you don't have to be perfect. I don't have the steadiest hand, so my lines are a little off, but it doesn't matter. Like I said, you're just giving them sort of a general area. Because a lot of times, some of these artists, you don't even hand them the book. You're handing an aide, an assistant a book, and then the artist signs it. And that's the whole point of this, is you don't want your book changing hands a bunch of times. And I don't have to trim this up. I got a little bit left right there. I'm just going to go ahead and trim it up a little bit. See. Alright, and I'm just going to go back through and make sure it's still down. Then you just slide the book back in carefully. And voila. You're going to have your signature right there. She's going to be looking at the signature, which would be hilarious. Bonus tip, while you get your tape out, and then get your, this is Mylar, so it doesn't have the tape strips. I'm sure you can buy it like that. You want to keep this down, but you don't want to use evil Scotch tape. So bring out the painter's tape, take about an inch out, and fold it over just a little bit so you can grab it without getting the sticky backside. Put it right here. And so you're not trying to scoop up Scotch tape or your painter's tape. And so it's on there. It's not going anywhere. But when you want to get to it, pull it down, and the tape's not going to get on the comic, unlike Scotch tape. And then it's painter's tape, so it's very reusable. Scotch tape is not that reusable. You can, but it doesn't last very long because it sticks to that dirt so well. Painter's tape is very reusable because it's designed that way to not be so aggressive on paint, and so it's less aggressive on comics as well if it does get on there. But that's pretty much it. So you kind of see, it just depends on where you want them to sign. It's pretty simple. And I got the bonus tip on there. All my books have the tab. If there's anything else you'd like to see, I'd be happy to show you. I'm going to give out some more con tips in preparation for my trip to Fan Expo Dallas, March 31st through April 2nd. Really excited. Hope to give you guys some live content, and maybe I'll get with some other YouTubers and hopefully be able to do a couple of things with them if time permits. But this is Brandon at Aim High Comics, and thanks for watching.